So we're continuing on the journey of Parshas Mishpatim, which is that every week, every week, every Parsha has the dial-in of the week's texture, of the main course for the week, and where we draw our energy from. Now, we don't need to necessarily tune into that this way, but regardless, Torah Shebechsav is what feeds the energy of the world, which is the Torah, which was given in Har Sinai. This is the consciousness that runs the world, and you can tune in and receive directly from it, or through massive filtration systems that it comes down to. By the time it reaches, it looks all, it's like broken phone, God forbid. Yeah. So the oisias, the letters, are called susim. They're called horses. And Alter Rebbe goes into that in detail in Parshas B'Shalach. It talks about the susim, the horses, which means that there is an energy. There is energy, and then it looks for words on how to express. By the time it comes down here, it expresses in words. Olam HaMachshava, which is the world of thought, and then Dibur, which is the world of speech and action. Olam HaSiyah, which is right here. Now, why is it important what's the benefit of understanding that everything is an energy? Because in order to open up the door, you have to find the handle. So a regular door, it's easy. You see where the handle is, and you open the door. But then it's a hidden. It's called a pivot hinge. You don't see the hinge. It's built into the door. You don't see it. You can't find it. You have to press it, and then it opens up. Now, if I don't know where the opening is, I can put my hand up and down the door, and nothing is opening, and I can't get out, and it's just a trap. I'm trapped. I can't get out. And sometimes a person is stuck in a deep hole, and because I think that the only way out is to jump out, and I can't, it's too high, therefore I surrender and I'm trapped. But once I figure out how to climb out, once I figured out how to get out, then you get out. It's easy, it's just hard to understand to understand the nakuda as to where I need to let go. So Kesikna Eved Ivri, which we're talking here about, Sheishanam Yawat Vashis Yetzelachav Shechinam. It's also brought down from Lekut Levi Yitzchak. He's talking about Kesikna Eved Ivri. Eved Ivri is Gematria Mashiach, 358. It's Gematria Mashiach, which means when we are aligned, when you meet yourself in perfect stillness, that is the Mashiach. That is the alignment of Yechida, of oneness, which means presence. All the meditations you're doing and everything that you're trying to understand and everything that you're breathing into and everything that you're breathing out of, everything is to get me to a place of where I'm perfectly in stillness. I'm in oneness, and that's our work. Now, our job is very complicated because the tzaddik, he detaches himself from world. He checks out. And he's fine. His job is to stay away, stay locked up behind four walls, surrounded with svarim, and he's good. Our job is to get out there and get the work done. So it's very hard to stay present and be stillness when there's action everywhere you turn. There is action, there is pain, there is drama, there is trauma, there is judgments, there is lack of confidence, there is shame. It's endless of the bodies that we are in. Right? So it may look like a trap. I don't know where the handle is. I can't get out. But if you understand that it's not the action that happened to you, it's not what happened to me. It's an energy that was looking for expression. It's an energy that was looking for expression, and not found expression. By him, it's his father. By him, it's the mother. By him, it's whoever else. Now, what happens when I'm getting into that? What happens when I see that? That is where I'm becoming aware. I'm becoming mindful of with the tightness of the muscle, where I'm tight, and then I can let go. By recognizing that it's not a story that happened. Now, again, this is the next level. It's not Everything is true, but if you want to go into the next step, then you need to switch and go out from your story. First, know your story, go through your process, which I believe people here are doing and did, and continue to do that. But then you have to go into the place of letting go of the story and recognizing there's just low frequency, there is just evil out there. And it found a story, and by putting a story on it, you're putting a label, and once it's labeled, the file is put away. ADD, HDD, whatever it is. But now we have a name for it, and once you put a name, you're locked up. That's it. You're locked up. But you also know now how to spin it and use it on the other side, this hapcha. Okay, I have this label, now how do I get out of it? It's not something that I have, something that I don't have expression for. It's not something that I'm trapped, or it's just a feeling I don't have lack of communication because I don't have language. So this is Parshas Mishpatim. This is where we're going into Chodesh Adar, which is once again we're turning Mishnechnas Adam Marvin B'Simcha, where we have massive simcha is starting to be generated. You can feel it, you can tune into it. Massive simcha is being generated, and from simcha that is steering the pot. And when you steer the pot, you're able to start separating the good from the bad, the light from the dark, the choshech from the oil from the choshech. So, yeah, with that, once again, have an awesome Shabbos, and remember, you're an Eved Ivri, you're not an Eved Kanani. You're not here to look at it from outside in, rather from inside out. You're an Eved Ivri. You have a higher conscience, you have a higher vibration, that if you tune into that, it automatically starts separating the low frequency from the high frequency. Have an awesome Shabbos.